Hi there. So this time we've got Kingdoms of Men versus Kingdoms of Men. This is my Norseman versus Mike's Redbox Games Chaos-styled Norseman. So in for a good match. Right, just a quick overview. We're playing Kill and Pillage. We've got 5 tokens out. They're the cows and sheep. You can see 4 there. The other one's the other side of the church. This time I'm trying out a slightly different list again. I've got starting from my left. I've got the Mantis Sergeants, Spear Phalanx, 2 Shield Walls, Archers, and a Horde of Spears. And my army's Standard Bearer, just giving out his very inspiring presence. I'm liking the look of this army. I've got plenty of things to maneuver with. I've got my big anchor unit and the Spear Phalanx. My archers instead of a war machine, so I should be getting some hits off, and I've got lots of maneuverability in those Mantis Sergeants over there. So for my opponent's setup, he's got the Penitent Mob with a Warrior Priest or Priestess behind. Can't quite see there. A unit of Foot Guard and a Sorcerer, which counts as being on a Pegasus flying mount. And on his left flank, he's got a unit of Ogres with great weapons and 2 more units of Foot Guard. You can also see a little sheep there and the cow, which are our loot markers. So I get first turn and move my units up like that. The setup I was pretty happy with at the moment because my opponent's got quite a small elite army and it's spread right across the board here. So I'm trying to leave that left flank for the ogres to have a long walk round and hopefully pick on their units while they're by themselves. Mike there moves up just to threaten my cavalry, puts his wizard behind his warriors so I can't get him, but he can still cast his little zap things out. I think he tried it onto my cavalry here, but nothing went through, and his ogres are moving up there just to grab the other objective. And the same again on the right, really. He just moves up, moves forwards. Again, his Horde of Penance there, holding an objective. No, that's about it. I don't think he did anything else this time. In my time, I just move up. I've got 2 units there of my shield wall. One of them is going to take the charge, and the other will be there for the counter charge into the flank. At the moment, I'm sending a few shots off with my archers. I think I've done 2, maybe 3 wounds already to that horde. Probably not the best target to go for, but I'm already liking these guys far better than my mortar I had last time. Yeah, here you can see the few shots I've managed to get on them. I think there's 2 or 3 there. Also behind there you can see the little priestess just pushing them forwards. And on the far background there, my Spear Phalanx just going up trying to protect the flank of my shield wall. As well as my archer, cavalry just waiting to do a charge there. Again, my opponent's turn. He charges in this time. He's going to try and break one shield unit as quick as he can. The other guys are out of charge range, so just casually walk over the difficult terrain. While on the left flank, I don't think he does a lot. He just moves his ogres up, so they're now in charge range of my cav. Other than that, his wizard's again trying to zap me, but fails to get any hits on my Mantis Sergeants. Just a quick back to my turn on that left flank. My cavalry pull back. My spearmen just guard the rear of my charging shield wall. Here you can see his elite foot didn't go through, so again they had to bounce, which meant I got a flank charge on. Now with the charge in the front and the flank, I should be able to do a lot of damage to them. His penitents, I think they just held their ground. Oh no, because I moved up here and they didn't do anything else. I have been shooting them, but their priestess I think might have got a heal off and regaining some of those wounds. Yep, so then I went 20 attacks on the flank and 10 from the front and did 3. So I didn't do anything with them, which is a bit disappointing really, because now I'll get another charge. So my opponent in his turn starts moving anything up on the left flank. His penitents here charging. You have a good look at these models. Really nice resonant metal models again. These are Redbox Games. But due to moving through the terrain when they charged, they're at -1 to hit, which means these poor guys were hitting on 6s. And with 30 attacks, even with the crushing strength 1 I think the guys get, they only managed 2 wounds, which did nothing to my guys. And also, unfortunately, here he charged in. He's got me up to 6 wounds now. Didn't break me, but have managed to waver me. That token there just representing me wavered, which is a bit annoying, but at least I've still got a flank charge on him at the moment. So, in my turn, I charge in with my horde and get a flank charge in with my archers. Again, why I rate my archers over the mortar I had last week, 25 points more, but here I'm getting extra 20 attacks hitting on 5s. I don't get that kind of thing with my war machine. In the centre, my flanking shield wall go in, and over on the left hand side, my spear just pivot to give a good flank charge with my mounted sergeants if the enemy foot guard failed to go through. Yeah, so in the middle again, I don't manage to break them. I think that's a token and a 2, so that's 8 wounds on them at the moment. But at least they're wavered, so they won't be charging me next turn, which means I can counter charge with both units. And that's just a picture of the left flank, just showing where I've pivoted my unit. So when I'm engaged in the front, my mounted sergeants will be able to flank the incoming foot guard. And over here, my horde do its job, combine with the archers, wipe out the opposing horde. So they're now just turning to face to make their way back up the table. In my opponent's turn, he's trying to protect his wavered unit by trying to blast off the flankers. He's got a wizard that's got some sort of bonus that he can use the zap and the breath attack, and manages 4 wounds on my shield wall that they hold. And over on the left, his foot guard come into my spearman and cause 4 wounds, and unfortunately managed to waver them. This was a bit upsetting, really, because I was hoping to be able to counterattack with my cavalry and charge to the front, giving me 32 plus 47 attacks. So now I'm going to lose my front charge, and I have to hope my cavalry can do it by themselves. In my turn, everybody goes into that unit in the centre. Even the archers thrown in. I just want to get as many wounds on them as I can, so I know I could break them. Yeah, over here I'll charge my mantis sergeants in. As you can see, he'd moved his ogres up last turn, so I would have taken a charge from the ogres in the front if I left my mantis sergeants where they were. In this case, I can get charged in the rear and end up with 30 attacks against them. So I went for it anyway, because I know if my mantis sergeants get some wounds on, I could then charge. If my spearman can hold and charge next turn, I should be able to clear out that foot guard for the loss of my mantis sergeants. Yeah, I'll go with that for now. My sergeants do pretty well. I mean, they go in and do 8 wounds. Didn't break them, unfortunately. Don't think I wavered them either. So, but at least they're there now, and it's a broken, damage unit I can pick up. Yeah, so my opponent charges the rear of my mounted sergeants with his ogres, charges forward with his foot guard against my spearmen. My all units from the last combat just turned to face his lines. Yeah, that's about it really. And as you can imagine, my mounted sergeants vanished, but my spearmen did hold, which is perfect because now I get to countercharge against the foot guard, and I should be able to take them out. And then just turn to face the ogres and wait for the coming devastation. Yeah, so on my turn I reform my lines. I'm trying to get my archers to have some pot shots at that poxy sorcerer. He's got his little warrior priest down in the right hand corner just out of shot there. There's nothing I can do for that. I'm just going to head forwards and try and get the objective with my my horde there. This is turn 6, so I need one more turn to get the objective because I think I'm just outside of 3 inches. And my spear phalanx goes into the foot guard there. And the spear's doing me proud. Beat off the foot guard. Turn to face now, and if he wants to charge both units will have to charge in from the front. Hopefully he'll only charge one in, hope to hold the token he's got there behind his foot guard, which gives me slightly more chance of holding. But let's say, 10 attacks, hitting on 3s, wounding on 2s. I don't see these guys lasting. So yep, my opponent in his turn goes into the spearman, wipes them out. His wizard tries to blast my shield wall, gets another 2 damage points on, so I think I'm up to 6 there, which is a bit worrying for me. But thankfully, I didn't get them to break. And rolled the dice to see if we can get any more turns. And that was it. That was the end of the game. So we just totted up the score. So with the 2 tokens he was holding, it cancelled out my token and some of my kills. And the difference I think was about 70 points. So we ended up with a draw. But it was a well fought battle. And I just thought I'd leave you here with just a picture of these ogres. They're awesome models. Again, say Red Box Gaming. Great set. So, thanks again for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. As you can see, the game's getting a bit more interesting now. It's only 2 weeks to the tournament. I might have time for one more game for the tournament, and then I get my 1,000 points. I'm pretty happy with this list and how it works. Probably for the 1,000 points, I'll just add in my general on a mounted winged beast, and maybe a magic item monster. Okay guys, thanks for watching. Farewell.